All right. Welcome, guys, to this new documentary we're going to be making. This documentary will be about the infamous Drace. We're gonna be going over his entire life story on how he was born, his how he grew
Sir,
up,
sir,
his
before we start,
childhood. Yes, yes. Oh, sorry.
sir.
Before these
Yeah.
questions, I would like, please
Mhm,
give me a second. Yeah, we're going to be going over all
mhm,
that, but first, I would like to introduce our guests on this documentary. Okay, so
mhm.
it's me, Riz Jita, the one and only
Me, bro.
Frost, and
And then that nigga is that
and
nigga.
that one nigga Soul. We also have Chimera
Yeah.
here. We are going to be talking about we're
Mhm.
going to be talking about everything from his childhood, malehood, endhood, whatever, bro. Okay, so let's start from 0 to 10 years old, right? Drace from 0 to 10 years old. He was grown. No, actually, my bad. He was born in a remote local village in the northern parts of Africa. His village had no water. Whenever he was born, he was actually malnutrition. No food, no water, no anything. He had a really rough childhood growing up. His family was actually one of the poorest in the village. Poorest in the village. They only
Yep.
had
They only had two
three
milliliters of
no, no,
water.
no, 3 milliliters. They were a little bit more rich than that. 3 milliliters of water a year, 3 milliliters of water a year. So he had to grow up. He had to grow up finding his own food, hunting his own food, finding his own water. He had to drink 1 milliliter a day. No, 1 milliliter every 3.5 months. But those are bad. Those are the hard parts of his childhood. But actually, there are some good parts as well. In his village there's a game called Come Tag. This game would be played with a lot of the villagers, and it would be played late at night. Most of the people born in the village are extremely black, so they blend into the midnight, they blend into the dark.
Yeah.
You cannot see them. So basically, they play this game called Come Tag. All the people in the village will try to hide, and there'll be one it. The it guy will try to come on somebody they find so they can mark it because that's the only white thing they can produce. Once, but he was actually really good at this game. He actually won his village championships in the game. He was a continuous winner in the game, and he's only been caught 4 times in his entire career. But going on that, he had to hunt for his own food. He had to worry about getting parasites 24/7 whenever he was eating because he could not make a fire. His house just did not have enough oxygen to start a fire in it. It was just full of carbon dioxide. Okay, but whenever he actually reached 11, he moved to the US. He moved to the US and he noticed three giant changes. Number one, he noticed that water was actually not as rare as diamonds. He noticed that. He tap water was he thought tap water was gourmet. Number two, he found out that he didn't have to hunt for his own food. He didn't have to worry about getting parasites because there's fire, there's food, you can cook them, they're sanitized. Unlike his village where he used to kill animals with his bare hands and feet. And number three, he noticed that there was no slavery. He was actually free in the US, which is a really bad thing. I think we should bring it back, but he noticed he was free. So this was his childhood, a rough draft from his childhood from 0 to 11. No, no, no. Whenever he came to the US, he discovered the game called Dragon Ball Legends, and he we will leave that story up to Frost. Frost, may you please continue with the story.
Okay. So, age 11, right?
Age 11 is where we're continuing the story from.
Age 11, he came to America through his African tribe actually made it and they invited him. He really begged to come to America. And after he came to America, he went into an apartment, one bed apartment, just one bed, because his family's. poor, ugly, disgusting, um, stinky and mutilated. Because that's their family got made in a lab experiment. That's what he's 6'2" at 13, right? And when he first found out about tap water, he tried to buy things with it. He thought he got the gold mine because back in Africa, right? Back in Africa, water was a currency, so he thought he got the gold mine, right? But no, he got something else, bro. He got something up his ass, bro. He did not get the gold mine. He tried to pay. He tried to buy some candy, and they said, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" Right?
Yes, yes.
And and then after that, he went home, right? And then on the way home, he fell in love with a mutilated lizard,
Sir,
and
sir,
that's
sir,
his
sir, sir,
girlfriend.
sir,
You
sir,
know,
sir,
yeah,
sir. I
you know?
think you forgot. I think you forgot a few parts. Actually, whenever he came to the
Yeah, yeah.
U.S., let me please. His and his
Mhm.
mom they actually opened a debit card that had $100 in it, and the only way they got the $100 was because the government felt so bad on how broke they were. The government gave them $100. $100. So basically, what they would do was they would go to KFCs. They would go to KFCs, like KFC, Popeyes, right here, Raising Cane's, everywhere. They would go there. They would buy so much chicken, but then they would charge it back through their app, through their banking app. They would scam them. They would scam the restaurants. His family would call the fried chicken that they get, the multi-restaurant platter, and they would eat this food they would eat the stolen food all the time on special occasions. But I had to include that in, just because you forgot about that. But you can continue from here, sir.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, he just has so many like poor parts to his life. Like I can't really like bring it all up. I mean, there was one time where he ate a parasitic bug and for dinner because he's so used to it, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
as I was saying, he fell in love with a mutilated lizard that was a lab experiment,
Sir, sir,
and
sir,
now that's
sir,
his,
sir, sir. I
yeah.
have a question. How does she look? How does she look, sir?
I'm gonna send a picture. I'm gonna send a picture. Look, see, look. I can't even send a picture because Discord is gonna mark her as shit. Like she's so ugly. Discord marks her as spoiler. I'm just like after she had to pay for 7,000 people's medical eye bills because she blinded them not with her beauty by her fucking ugliness.
Ooh, but
she
how did he fall?
she built like a she built like a 2x2. She built like a jump scare gang. I'm just bro. She looks like under the bed, bro. When God said let there be light, she and Drace were out of town. That's bro,
But the only
bro.
difference between her and Midnight was 11:59.
Yes, yes, that is true. That is true. I've seen grasshoppers more attractive than his girl. Seen grasshoppers. Now after I showed her to everyone, they said anything for the bag, and the craziest part is he let this leave undelivered for 5 days straight. Read, and she didn't even reply. He had to text her again. Literally after 5 days, he said hey, and she said hey again. He said, what you do? November 12th. It's November 28th. He got left undelivered for another 16 days.
What? Sir,
Gang.
sir, sir. After this, could you please talk about that one situation after that one situation that in our last recording we were
Mm.
talking about this really sad situation that included Drace and a poor, poor, poor woman. After this, we're gonna be talking about it.
Poor woman?
Yes.
I don't remember. He has a lot to his life. Oh,
Oh,
let me
the
see.
fried
Oh,
chicken,
his
the rape.
mom. Oh, yeah. So what happened was there was a girl, right? She was walking and she was talking about fried chicken. And he just raped her right there and there because he would fuck anything. She was 9 years old. And
Oh,
it
oh,
wasn't even a she. It was a he. He fucked a guy. He just had long hair, right? And the saddest part about it is like they found fried chicken bowls up in his anal. Like he was eating it up in his anal. But he's just
sir.
freaky like that, I guess.
From the situations I've heard, he actually said, "Where's the fried chicken at?" while he was doing it in public. Can you please cover the court case he was at, and how they found the court
Mhm.
case?
So, like, he went to jail for 1 year because, of course, he's black. He's black. He's gonna go to jail for a year.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's this new story that came out. Yeah, he actually escaped jail by
Mm-hmm.
imagine
Yeah.
by imagine that the male bars in the jail were actually fried chicken. He chomped down on his entire jail cell in less than a day. He managed to
Oh.
escape. He managed to escape, and he was actually not caught for a while. He actually but the problem was he found that guy that he raped before, and he did it again, saying, "Where's that fried chicken at?" Sadly,
Mm. See,
this time,
Drace. Many say Drace looks like a mushroom, but from what I've seen, he looks like the guy from Super Mario that you smash. But
uh,
I mean, we're not trying to hate. We're just trying to like, we're just trying to like talk about his life, all right? And after
yeah,
that, after he got out of jail, you would think that he would like fix his life around, right? But no. What he decided to do is play basketball, and he went -3 for 2 against the fucking 2-year-old team. He lost to a couple of babies,
oh,
even though he's
also,
6'2". Yeah.
wait, all right. So thank you for covering that story for a while. Now,
You can keep.
Soul, could you please continue the story from where he escaped jail and his
Yeah.
basketball career? He actually got back into jail again, but could you please continue
Yeah.
could you please continue the after he went to jail story?
All right. After he went to jail. All right. So after he went into jail, we already talked about the court case, correct?
Yes, we already talked about
Yeah.
the court case and we talked about how he escaped the first time, but he went.
All
But
right.
now we're talking about now it's the continuation about that.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, after he escaped jail, uh, his black ass, in the sun, he was too easy to see. So in the morning, it was really easy for the cops to catch him, bro. They literally arrested his black ass, shoved him on the floor, and handcuffed him, took him back into prison, And also he got raped by like six black guys at once. Yeah, he did not have
What?
a he
What?
did not have a good time in jail. But yeah, after that, there was no more court cases because they couldn't trust him around the victim anymore because of that court case because he raped her on stage. But yeah, so they just let him out after his years were up. You know, after that, he went out on his own. You know, being a black man in the street. But
Yes.
then he found a ball. He
What?
found a ball on the
Whoa.
sidewalk.
Oh.
He examined it. He examined it like it was a piece of chicken to him. He picked it up. He tried to eat it, but he saw there was nothing, like no flavor to it. So he started bouncing the ball up and down. And then that's when he found out about basketball.
Sir, 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 sir. Whoa,
Yes,
sir,
yes.
sir, sir. What was his reaction like when he first found it on the side? What was his reaction like?
His
What?
reaction was his mouth started drooling because he thought it was fried chicken, sir. That was his
Oh.
first reaction.
All right, all
Yep, he
right.
started dribbling the ball, and then after that, he got into street ball. A little bit of that. He started beating niggas' ass, and then after he won a game, he jumped on for fried chicken. Just the
But
normal black behavior in the
actually, the people. I want to add some information about here, just to make him not look better than he is. So basically, the people that were actually beating were kids, were 5-month old kids that had autism, osteoporosis, they were already dying terminal cancer, and that was the only team he was able to beat. I just wanted to
Oh
include
wow.
them.
All right, all right. So yeah, but yeah, basketball career. He did that, and then eventually he tried to try out for the NBA, but his black ass just couldn't make it because he was too black. They couldn't see him. Sometimes he just vanished off the court. So he couldn't do that. So, he just made a little side money off the basketball, got him some fried chicken, and then, millimeters of water here and
Brigida,
there.
sir, can you remove Brigida alt real quick? Yeah, all right. Yeah, keep going, sir. Keep going.
All right, all right. So, yeah, then after that, okay, wait, did we already talk about the girl part or?
Yes, yes, we did,
I
sir.
don't know. Yeah, we did.
Okay. So we already talked about how he got a girlfriend that was a mutated lizard, right?
Yes, sir,
Or
we did.
no?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we did, sir.
Okay, good. Just making sure, just making sure. Then after that, yeah, he got no hoes or anything like that, and then he found out about that app Discord because his black ass could finally afford a phone. Finally. But yes, he found out about Discord and another story begins. I'll have Rashida pick back up on that one. Rashida, go
Actually,
ahead.
thank you for passing the mic back on to me, sir. So
Yes,
he
sir.
found Discord out, and he thought he could get fried chicken from here. The first servers he joined were actually cooking servers and giveaway servers. The giveaways he tried to attend were for Popeye's gift cards and DoorDash gift cards, but he actually got scammed. But but on one of his cooking servers, he was able to find the link to the game called Dragon Ball Legends, as we were saying.
Yeah. Uh, rat.
Bro, she low key kind of bad though. She low key kind of bad. She low key kind of bad. She low key kind of bad though. Drace, Drace, that's the type of women you should be
I
going for.
sorry guys, sorry
I'm
for the
saying,
small intermediate.
yeah.
Sorry for the small way. Continue.
It's just we're having a field day.
He
Yeah,
found
yeah.
the game Dragon Ball Legends, right? And he got immediately addicted because he thought some of the characters looked like chicken. He thought Cyberman. His favorite character was actually Cyberman because it reminded him of fried chicken. He actually named the character a lot, and he
Yep,
played
yep.
PvP. He lost every match.
Oh man, had to be a rough. That was rough.
Bro, he lost every match. He gets no bitches, and at the end of the story, right, he ended up looking like a two by two unhinged orangutan. I think they added his ass to the zoo one day. Like he went to the zoo and they thought he was one of the animals. He thought it was an escapee. That is the end of the story. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, Regina, cut it off, bro. I'm tired of talking about this black chimpanzee circus monkey. Man, dating a mutated turtle. Mm-mm-mm. Bro, man, I swear, Frost, that girl was built like a fucking ostrich. She was like a fucking ostrich. Oh, oh, I cannot stop roasting that motherfucking girl.
Bro,
No, it's funny as fuck, bro, that they ain't no woman no more. Man, Drace, I don't know how you did it, man. Mm-mm.
what is? Cause who dates that?
Hey, kick these niggas from the group chat now, bro. That's enough. I'm out.
Yeah, kick him.
Regina, get out. What the fuck is that Asian? Is that even an Asian? What is that? Bro showing us his whole fucking class.
What if we
Like,
just
bro,
let them be here?
no. Nah, bro. No, 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 no. Bro, these are like 13-year-olds, bro, or 12-year-olds. So, yeah, no. I don't think that's a good idea. Because if the girls are around is 12, they're in middle school, bro. Yeah, I don't think we need to let these little niggas be here.
Name the fuck.
Tiger, go get him!
Go
Go
get
get him,
him,
Tiger!
Tiger.
Frosted Flakes commercial name. Frosted
Bag,
Flakes.
bag. Go.
Sorry for the intermediates, but actually, yeah, we know the story ended, but I have one more thing to add. Whenever he was playing Dragon Ball Legends, he actually got double rushed twice by this guy named Frost, and he then rage quit and blocked him. He was then known as the Rush Hater or Mr. Well Well
Rush,
Well. This country,
Mr. Well,
this
well,
this
well.
concludes the story of Mr. of Drace, aka Mr. Well Well Well. We will see you next time in our next podcast. Goodbye.
Yeah.